and this is a really interesting trick-taking game that takes place back in medieval times. This is a game that has rival churches. You have the Catholics and then you have the Protestants, and players will be playing different cards into a trick following your normal trick-taking rules, where the suit played is going to be the suit that players have to follow if they're able to. Then the highest suit matching that color is going to win the trick. But this game also includes a really interesting twist, because after that trick is completed, you're going to be arranging those cards from lowest to highest and then resolving the effects of each card. And the cards can do different things like gain the player's money, convert cards into other types of cards, kill other cards in the trick, or even cause effects later at the end of the round for the player that was able to win that trick, which is the case for any of the royalty cards. And whenever a player wins a trick, they're going to be putting their Catholic cards on one side of their player board and then the Protestant cards on the other. But I did mention that some cards could be killed, so if that's the case, you're still going to be putting them on the same side, but you're going to be putting them at the bottom of your player board in the deceased section. The end of the round is triggered after players have played all 12 of their cards. They're going to be gaining money for each of your living cards of a preferred type, because there's going to be a preferred type of religion for each round. You'll be able to spend that money for different effects or keep it in order to reach different thresholds in order to gain victory points. You'll also gain victory points for each of the deceased cards of the non-preferred religion of that round, but then for any of your living cards, you're going to be gaining points towards that specific religion. Some cards you'll be collecting could also have different guild icons, and this has a bit of a set collection element where you're going to be gaining points for having the most of those guilds. And the game continues like this over a series of rounds, and then the player with the most victory points at the end of the game wins the game. And as always, if you're interested, I have links down below.